We're back again. We're back again, third grade. One more thing for math. Today's lesson was on equivalent or equal fractions. And so remember, we started off saying that there were certain ways that we could say the same thing using different things. So I tested you and I said something like, 2 plus 2, or 2 times 2, or 8 divided by 2, or 5 minus 1, and we figured out that the number that I was talking about was 4. But there were several different ways that I could say 4. All right, let me give you some new ones now, because that one you already knew. What about this new number? 5 plus 4, 3 times 3, 27 divided by 3. 8, or no, I already did plus. 18 minus 9. It's going to be obviously 9. So those are just different ways that I can say the same number 9, but I'm using different ways of saying it. Well, same thing with our fractions. We have one, well, if I have this and I wanted to share it with my friends, I'm going to obviously take one of these and give it away. And once I give one piece away to my friends, how much have I given away? 1/2. And how much is left? Because remember, our fraction is how many pieces total. There were 2. And how many pieces did I give away or take away from it? I took 1 out of 2 pieces, 1/2. Okay. Well, 1/2 can be said different ways, just like 3 times 3 can also say 9. 2 plus 7 can also say 9. 8 plus 1 can also say 9. 18 divided by 2 can also say 9. Okay, just like all those can say 9. That says 1/2. But then I look over here, but I've got 4 pieces that are my total. So how am I going to make this say 1/2? Well, all I have to do is take the same number that I did to get to my bottom. I had to multiply it by 2. And if I do that same thing to the top, it's going to change. So I'm going to take this piece here, is that the same as this 1/2? No, that's not. Well, if you look at them, they don't look alike. But what if I do this piece as well? Let's see that piece with it. So if I do both of these pieces, does it now look like this piece? Yes, it looks like 1/2. So all I did was multiply, because my numbers doubled. I multiply by 2 to get 4, and then I have to do the same thing to the top to get 2. So guess what another way of saying 1/2 is? 2/4. It's just another way of saying it. Well, look over here. Now I've got even more pieces. What am I going to do this time? First of all, how many pieces do we have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pieces in all this time. So what am I going to have to do in order to make this say 1/2? How am I going to do that? Well, just the same way that I made this one say 1/2 by, what did I multiply? 2 on the top and bottom. What do I have to multiply by to get this one to say 6 on the bottom? Yes, I have to multiply it by 3. So we would multiply, and remember this is the 2, so don't get it confused with this one, okay? 2 times 3 to get 6. And so I have to do the same thing to the top. So I have to multiply 1 times my 3 to get 3. So another way to say 1/2 is 3/6. Let's test it out and see if we got it correct. That means I would have to fill in this piece, this piece, and this piece, 3 pieces to equal 1/2. Did it work? Oh, look, they all look the same. 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. But I'm not saying 1/2, this is really 3/6. I'm not saying 1/2, this is really 2/4. But they're the same thing. All right, last one. Ooh, this is even more pieces. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 pieces, so that always makes me know that that's my denominator, which is down below the line. And the numerator is on top of the line. Denominator is down below the line. Good. So my total number altogether is 8. So that's what I put as my denominator. Now I have to figure out how many pieces do I have to give to my friends in order for 1/2 of my no, I don't like pumpkin, sweet potato pie to equal 1/2 of that being given away. So let's look at, remember, another way of saying 1/2. What do I have to multiply my bottom number by in order to get 8? 2 times what equals 8? It would be times my 4, yes. Well then, what I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So 1 times 4 equals 4. So another way of saying 1/2 is to say 4/8, right? All right, let's test it out again. That means I would have to color in 1, 2, sloppy coloring, 3, and 4. And look, does this look like this, which looks like this, which looks like this, except for the fact that Miss Monroe doesn't draw very straight, so they're, skinnier and fatter and all of that, but they look the same. The same bit is shaded in each one, 1/2. So ways that we can say 1/2, 4/8, 3/6. Can anybody think of any other ones? I think I heard somebody say 5/10. Did you say 5/10? Good. Did somebody say 6/12? Yes, because if I multiply the bottom, 2 times 6 and 1 times 6, 6/12. Anybody think of any other ones? Ooh, I think I heard somebody say a big one, 10/20. Yes, because if I multiply 2 times 10, it equals 20. And if I multiply 1 times 10, it equals 10. So 10/20. Do you see what we're doing? So when we are making equal fractions, we are making the bottom and the bottom and the top equal with the bottom and the top of the number that we're trying to find equivalents of. So this time it was 1/2. We can find 1/2 as the same as 2/4, the same as 3/6, and the same as 4/8. And we could keep going, 16/32 and 9/18, and we could just go on and on and on, but that's what we're doing when we're finding equal fractions. Well, look down here, because it's easy sometimes with the half, but I'm going to do it with a different one. I'm sorry, these are not really neatly drawn, but I tried to do the best I could. So I've got some rhombuses here, kind of, they probably look more like parallelograms, but they're close to rhombuses. And if I colored in one of these pieces, there's 1, 2, 3 in all, 3 pieces in all, and I colored in one of those 3 pieces. Well, then when I come over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in all. How many would I have to color in to equal what 1/3 would be? Well, let's start with our multiplying what times 3 to get to 6. We would multiply by 2, so guess what we have to do to the top? We have to multiply by 2 again. And then 1 times 2 equals 2, right? Not 3, 2. So I would color in 2 of these so that it looks like one of these. Do you see how 2/6 looks like 1/3? Okay, again, my shapes aren't the best size and the right, whatever dimensions, but you can look and see, yeah, they're about the same size. This isn't way over here and this is right there. No. So another way of saying 1/3 is to say 2/6. So that's what you do when you find equivalent fractions. You multiply the top and the bottom by the same numbers. Okay? That's it. That's all that you need to know. So hopefully showing these pictures helps you to understand it a little bit better. We'll still be reviewing it in class plenty, but hopefully you can come back to this video and keep watching it and keep watching it until it goes, aha, I get it now, even though I know most of you already got it. So good job, and hope that that was a little bit helpful for you. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys.